はい、始まりましたでしょうか。ピロロカミゲームズです。ということで、今日はちょっと配信の方法を変えて、ディスコードをキャプチャーしての配信なので、何かしら悪いとこあるかもしれないですが、ご了承ください。はいはいはい。弱のあれはこれね。はいはいはい。やっぱダルシンはね、ダルシン難しいよな。やっぱエドモンドにしときましょう。はい。ドンと来いよ。ちょっと明るくしてきました。でもね、本田さんはね、飽きが来んのよね。どっちかというとその戦いかな。で弱中強がさ、同じようなジャブ打つから、人によっちゃやっぱなんかずっと同じのやってるやんと思われるのよね。ずっと同じ技してるわけじゃなくて、弱中ちゃんと使い分けてもそう割れちゃうよね。
Buy some time by driving them into the corner, and now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Well-timed command throw there. Goes for the super art? Taking stock. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Grabs them? With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Nice managed Dore, getting those throws all pumped up.
うわ、舐めてた。ちょっと舐めてましたね。
Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Round 2. Fight. Oh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Holds out with the block.
もうゴリ押しです。
Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Uses the gauge for ultimate killer head grab. We have super arts on deck. There's still a chance to turn this around.
Okay.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
これでいいのだのやつですね。
Rushes down the opponent to impose their will. This is gonna hurt.
掴まれるんだろ。ああ、はいはいはい。なんじゃなんじゃ。えぐー。
This is going to hurt. Looking cross them hard. Big time whip. Jumps. Shot fired with tempo. Turns out, player 2 is in a a very good spot. Nothing stops this
う
train.
わ掴まれるか。
Real test of nerves here.
危ね、掴まれんかっ
Even
た。
the slightest hit may end the rushes in. They are not getting close to each other. Hogs nothing but air. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it Totsugeki to the face. They gotta dig down deep.
うわはい、コンケロです。動画見えてない。嘘やろ。画面固まってる。ちょっと待ってよ。画面固まってんのか。やったらやっぱりディスコードダメだな俺。こっちで動いてるけど。ほんとよ。なるほどね。これではいこうしなきゃダメなんだ。でもなんか画面のフラッシュ具合がえぐいね。もうだる。ちょっと一瞬ディスコード入ってこれんか。ミラクレはテストしたいんだが。通話できないが大丈夫。通話できんと意味ないな。声が入ってるかどうかを確かめたいだけなんだけど。入ってきてあーっていうだけしてもらっていいか。入ってるのかな。ほんとこれで通話も入ってなかったらまあ諦めつくけどね。もうそうなったらディスコードは使わないっていう、もうディスコードの音はもうちょっとまた別の方法で、作戦狙っていかないといけない。しかもこれますか。来るか。どうだ。いや聞こえてないか。聞こえてないです。 OK です。はいはい、ディスコードダメですと。はい、シンプルにこっちに戻ってきました。OK。そしたら気を取り直しまして。ランクマッチ。ランクマッチャー。マチャマチャー。ウェー。ルーク。
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checks with the projectile. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight.
よいしょ。
How are they going to
最
do
初の
damage?
一撃は俺が持
What's
って
the
いく
play
ぜ。
here? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the
こいつ
corner. Knockdown.
危ねえ。掴み入れられんくてよかった。
Takes the chance to hurt him. Decent damage. What's next?
掴み入れてくるぞこい
Space
つ。
here. Can they clip each other on the edge?
危ね
Solid combo. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation.
え。はいはいどうぞー。ごっつぁんです。
Player 1 wants to board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
ファイヤーパンチ。
They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 2 chases them down. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a
はい
side.
掴み入れてくるよね。
Cuts in with the drive impact. What'll happen here? Big man's coming for you. Whips the impact. With care.
こいつ
You can't drop drive impacts. Ooh, there's a side
こ
flip.
いつ
This could be big. They're going for the super art. The super doesn't hit.
うりゃ
They continue to clutch anti-air. Ooh, what a smart
うぜ
throw. Knockdown and betting it all on the drive left. That's not gonna hit.
はい終わった。こいつなんや。
Hitting them with a smart step.
ナイススコイ。あれだよ。
We're going into the final round
Okay,
to find out which fighter has it in them to grind out the win. It delivers the pain right to their doorstep.
マジご了承。
Big man's coming for you. Nothing stops
Yeah.
this train. Player 1 turning it right up with a super.
ご了承は向こうも一緒でした。
Time for some ground and pound.
だがしかし
And in forward rush. Player 1 turns out. They're taking a step back to slow down the kick goes all in with the uppercut.
今のうまくね。
Player 2 is in a very good spot.
あこいつうめ。
What now?
急にうめ。
Fires a blast.
危な。
Jumps. Checks with a sandwich. Noticeable life lead is a comeback. The moves over levels up.
ああ終わった。
Break through with the throw.
こいつよ。
Player
本当に
2 made
よ。
some smart moves there. Great game.
もういっちゃったれよお
They're
い。
still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Anti-air in the clutch. Box him with a target combo. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Gets out of the corner and takes some distance.
はい。
Player
Oh my
one in that
god.
dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Alright, what's coming up next? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Knockdown. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Delivers the pain right to the doorstep.
おいしょ
Player 1 picks up the always important first
マジもう
round.
落とさんぞ。
They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity.
掴み入れてきそう。
They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side. Ultimate killer head wrap. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. They're in the corner and the beatdown continues.
掴もうと考えちゃダメだ
That
な。
combo was a filler. Player 2 is in a
Uah.
pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Oh my god, they just took it up!
うわこいつぜ。
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one.
戦い方。
All the throws connects. Jumps in. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Does a good job escaping the corner. Ooh, what a smart throw. Jump. Close range projectile. That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Player 1 is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. Will this super art do anything? Focus blast. Will this change the round? Oh, they absolutely relentless. Rushes in. Cross super art incoming. Has the Vulcan
What the-
blast field? Totsuki to the face. Player 1. Oh my god.
終わった。ちょっと弱なってませんか。あと一勝ダメでしたね。
Really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama.
エドモンドに空きが来てるっていう説もありますけれども、シンプルにそれは勝てないといけなかったですし、ね、
How's this match going to shake out? It's going to be exciting to see.
マジでもうちょっとスイッチ入れていきましょう。
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checking their opponent. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Trips them up.
いやーもう嫌い。
Them legit shook in the corner. There's a corner switch. Knockdown. Does a good job of pushing back. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 with a sliver of drive gauge left. They may be in for a tough time. Snare zone. Taking stock. Will this super art connect? This is looking bad. What are they gonna do? Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this can.
こいつゲージないでしょ。
Player 2
なんでこんな強いの？
important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
新しいキャラを触ってみるのもありなんだが、
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first.
普通のコンボがね、ゲージなかったらこいつ普通のコンボがねなさすぎるんだな。本田さんって。全部こういう金色になるコンボはねめっちゃあるんやけど、普通のコンボがなさすぎる。
Big man's coming for you. Show up for it. A quick breather. Player 1 just put themselves, throws them. Jumps in. Notice pumps the brakes on the impact. Whoa. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
もう1試合で強くなります。これは
Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
見とけよ。
Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Well, they managed to escape the corner.
まずこれをしていきます。
Player 1 has the life lead. All right. Denies the attack and a parry here puts drive gauge in the bank, which really could help later in the round. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Both fighters are working with empty drive gauges, but I'm sure they want to make something happen. At this range, many attacks takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Player 2 will want to take advantage of the meter lead while they have it. Tags them and takes the
ダメだな。弱くなってんか。
on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
練習しすぎて弱くなったパターンですかね。
Are we going to see some fireworks here? Pressuring the situation with the charge in. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Both fighters have plenty of drive to work with, but how they hit takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management.
なんじゃ今の。
Right here is what Cammy's all about. Here it comes. The Delta Red Assault. Coming on the super to do the job. Big man's coming for you. Fights out of the corner, brushes that off and keeps going. Turns out, player 1 can't use any drive and whiffs. They're wide open.
危ねえ。
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. What an opening statement there. Sets up with the jump in. Player 2 is in a very good spot. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Player 2.
こいつコンボつなげすぎやろ。
Impact swap. Drops that off. Turns out. Okay, here we go. Drops them. Ooh, what a Oh, here we go.
こいつもう一回来る。
For the arrow. Player 2.
こいつうざくね。なんじゃこりゃ。
Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
ほんとご了承やな。うん。よっちゃんイカを食べてる途中だったから負けたことですね、これは。食べ終わったらこっちのもんよ。あら、通信エラー。これがここね。うわー、また苦手なジャンルだ。苦手なんだな。
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a
こ
must
っち
see
系
match.
苦手なんだよ、ほんとに。
楽しめそうじゃん。
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Player 1 with the life lead. What's the play here? That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up.
よーく見てガード張らな。
The super
Wow.
does its job. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover
Gauge
or
なかった。
are they in trouble here? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Player 1 can't afford this. The
危ね
Great sense to take
ー。座布
advantage
団、
of
座布
even the
団。
smallest opening.
座布団。
Player 1 with the first
座布団ナイ
strike,
ス。
but they can't get complacent.
勝っちまえばこっちのもんよ。
Gets a risky butt in. Who's going to start things off? Saihasho to start something?
うわー、間違えた。
Blow. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The nuke adds a little super
Okay.
juice into this combo for more damage.
入れていく。
Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Player 2
っからよ、
needs
繋げ
to
るな、
use
おい。
the front of the corner here. Lots of full-hop bend and plenty of avenues to race through. Overhead attack. Shots fired with Teppo. Excellent block. And the Tensei at the ready. The next touch may decide this round.
よいしょ
Punches in.
はい、こっちのもんですよ。よいしょ。
Player
ご
1
了
is
承だ
a
な。
force
本当
to
に
be reckoned with.
なんか大人げない戦いをしたくないっていう願望からご了承避けてしまってたんですけど、やっぱり冷静にご了承なのよ。
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. From up above, you can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory. The Fuha stalk to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. The jump in catches them. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll
よい
get
しょ。
Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
こういうこと、こういうこと。
Goes for the jump in to start. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? They quickly get backed into the corner of the stage. What'll happen here? Risky up-close scrap still going. Show of course. That's not gonna hit. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Side switch in the corner. Player one, burnout activated.
あ、終わっ
Are we gonna see a comeback here?
た。うわ、結構外したね。
Totsuki to the face.
危ね
Flatline though.
え。こいつでもね、つかみ技全然せんのよ。
Starts now.
全然つかまんから大丈夫です。やっぱつかみ技がね、調子くるんだよ。
Rushes in. Bro leaves him wide open. Big man's coming for you.
うわー、
Impact.
今にゃんこはダメで
Pumps
す。
the brakes on the impact. And whips. They're wide open. Player one is barely hanging on to their last bit of drive. They're in the corner. This may change the match. Their drive gauges aren't full. This means less
見え見え見え
gets the air
見え
throw.
見え見え見え
Oh my god, they just choked it
見え
up.
ないですよ。
Turns out. Here comes a big combo.
うわー、見え
Both
タイムしたい。
sides get it. Crowns them from above. Will they go all in without drive?
うわー、見えない。
Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. And eats it. Oito throw. You can't let him close in like that. The low heavy's blocked. Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner.
あ、待ってましたね。
Well-timed command throw there. Lots of aggression from both sides. They are battling it out tooth and nail here, with no one having a clear
どりゃイライラ棒ですよ。
The jump in catches them. Not
どりゃイライラするだろ、攻撃が。
You can't let him close in like that.
投げ一本でやらせていただきました。
Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
イライラ棒ですよ。
Gets a risky buff in. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The Fuha stalk to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now.
さっきまでの俺がどうやらナメプしてたような感じに見えますよね。
Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody.
中に入れていく。
Lots of Fuha bank and plenty of avenues to race through. Player 2 has the meter lead. Big man's coming for you. Brushes that off and keeps going.
おう。
Experiencing burnout. Wraps it up with a decisive combo.
チッチッチッチッ
That's what happens when you
チッチッ
capitalize
チッ
on all of your
チッ
chances.
チッチッチッはい。ドンマイユー。つかみ。しかもね、今のつかみね、ワンプッシュじゃなくて違うボタンでつかみや
How's
ってん
this
だけ
match
ど、
gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting
た
to
ま
see.
たまです。失礼します。なぜかつかみできた。分かってない。
Fight's now underway.
それは
This is vicious with the play-by-play. The command grab doesn't make it. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan.
あえて飲ませたみたいにしていますが、
An aggressive attack. Well, they managed to escape the
Whoa,
corner,
wait.
but they can't let their guard down. Good anti-air. Wow, shut down. Both fighters are looking for a way to fill up their super RP.
やらせてしまった。
The drink levels are 4. All the inhibitions are out the window. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? The timer is down to half. How will both competitors use this remaining time? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Throws them to
よい
negate.
しょ、合間を見て投げていく。
Takes the trip.
こいつ5連勝中や。危ね
Player 1 is worth
これ舐めた真似してたら普通にやられる
Big。man's coming for you. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes.
危ね
Jumps? Trying to read each other here? Jumps in. Okay, creating some space here. Jumps up. Time's almost up. Gotta hurry.
うわ危ね
Oh,
こいつの5連勝中は止めないと。
On the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Oh, whiffs the throw.
おい
Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Knockdown. Player 2 needs to deal with this super art connect. Show of force.
うわ負けよう。もう一回来るか。
Good work staying in throw range there.
危ね
Still
え
scrapping
危
for
ね
control of the space. Blocks the impact. Excellent block to shut out the impact.
え視野入ってきたぞこいつ。
Can't use any drive moves. Ah, burnout activates.
終わるこれか。危ね終わる。
Drink level max out. This party's getting crazy. The engagement this
いかバカもん。
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
こいつねガードの管理がねめちゃくちゃしっかりしてるんだよ。
Both fighters are standing firm with plenty of health remaining. They're waiting for the opportunity to bust this match wide open. Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? Out of range. Relatively safe. Doing some quick planning? Player 1 will need to play it conservative. Experience burnout. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Drink level max out. Charges forward. Meets them air to air. Good judgment there. Tension.
えぐーやばい。
You never know what can happen here. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. They were waiting for it. Overdrive.
こいつ5連勝中だやばいぞ。
Oh man, this is a scary range.
あいか
Oh, Rock over here.
狙ってたね。
This could really
よくないね。
Player
あ
1
ぶ
still has a
こい
chance,
つ
but
戦闘力
it's
低
going to
く。
be an uphill battle. You cut that boy off. He's had too
びっ
much.
くりした。
Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Contradicting to the face. Gotta do better than that. A single hit will do it. Impact squash. They are not getting close to each other. That drops them hard. What's next? Flatlines them.
無理です。
Player 2.
ちょっともう一回やらせて。
Really had to fight for that one.
もう一回やらせて。
No
5連勝
shortage
終わらせて。
of drama.
君の5連勝終わらせる。
They're still hungry.
さすがに。
Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Slaps them. Buffs up. Sumo headbutt. Player 1 chases him down. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. That was a solid anti-air. Wow, shut down. Tons of drive and help to work with.
こい
Will they
つ
use their drive to break through or to turn up the heat? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Both fighters are looking
こい
for
つ
a
マ
way
ジ
to
ガー
fill
ド
up their
管理だ
super
け
art
しっ
gauge.
かりしてんな本当に。
Gaining some meter would open up the opportunity to deal huge damage, but that's easier said than done.
こっちは全
Somehow
くガード
pushes
で
back
きんだよ
all。the way to center stage. The drink levels at 4. All inhibitions are out. The whip goes for the
当たらんよ
super.
なその距離じゃ。
Player 1 is going to
お願い
have a hard time
飛ばない。
managing their drive now. Life lead opens up. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Sticks the jump in. What a finish. Great read on the life gauge.
ゲージ回復できません
Player
本当に。
2 picks up the always important first
ゲージなくなったら
round.
どうせ
They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
あつい。
Time for a drink. Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their
こ
ground.
いつクソが。
Can they turn this gauge advantage into something? What separates the good
マジ終
from
わら
the
せよ
great in this game is smart gauge management. Drink level 4 and now a full house to play with.
いやこいつね一発食らったらねてか
How will they manage their drive gauge?
この後絶対ガードできんのよ。
Burnout activates.
食らった後
Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Experiencing burnout. Looking for a chance. Next with the throw.
あー強い。
Getting ready. You'll cut that
めちゃくちゃ水拳だ。めちゃくちゃ水拳ですこいつ。 純粋にすると本当にそうかもしれない。
Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
こうなんかこうナメプというかなんていうか本当に強い人ってゴリ押し感が全然ないんよね。これじゃなくてもう一回早いなマッチング。ゴリ押し感が全くなかったのさっきの人の強すぎる。Move, move.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
波動拳対局波動拳打ってこないのね。
Just a little more damage. Was that a good decision? Gets the jump in. Neither of them willing to back off. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters.Starting to sweat a bit.
はい、波動拳遅いですね。
Takes the chance to hurt him. Shoots off a fireball up close.
もう一回打ってくるぞ。
Drive rush to keep it going.
はい。
Sticks the jump in. Anything could happen here. Okay, creating some space here. Feeling out the space.
波動拳打てばいいのにね、俺ゲージがないからね。バカ野郎。
Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Decides to meet them in the air. Smart play there to go for the air to air. Even if it can't lead to a combo, it's low risk but effective. Responds with the ultimate killer head grab. Can they keep on him? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here.They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Player 1 delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Going in, goes for the jump in. Going on the offensive? No life left. They gotta mind the drive. Sets up with the jump in. A jump? They trade hits.
ミスターボタンミス。
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go.
こいつに負けちゃうのか俺。波動拳打ってくるよね。当たるのよ。俺波動拳苦手なのよ。
Backs them into the corner in a hurry. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Next, the counter. Excellent damage on that. What now? This can lead to some big damage. Absolutely relentless. One punch shreds them. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Just go for it. Noticeable. What a finish.
はい、危ねえ。
Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match.
ちょっと連勝重ねていかないともったいないです。
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Crowns them from above. Big man's coming for you. Jumps. They trade hits. And now, uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 2 has not been shy about using their drive gauge. Managing that drive gauge is gonna get tricky. Will that drive impact get punished?
なに
We're near the
こい
end
つ
of the
待って
round. Can either fighter pull
お
a
い
rabbit
シン
out of
プル
the
な
hat here?
シンプルな技で負けるぞ俺。
What's next here? Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage.
危ね
Big man's coming for you. Life lead
え。当たんのよ俺波動拳。
taking stock.
波動拳避けれんのよ。
This is the range where things get messy.
うわー負けた。波動
Player 1
波動拳ね俺ね
That'll give them a
絶対
psychological
後ろコマンド入れちゃってるがゆえにね絶対食らうのよ。
Gets the jump in. Strings it all together.
やばいこいつの普通の
Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Player 1 uses the gauge for a super arm. Responds with the ultimate killer
追い
head
つけるか
grab.
これ全然追いつけ
Big
んぞ。
difference in life and super. Any drive it back misses. Oh,
Ah.
what's this?
負け
This
てい
is
く
gonna be bad news. A real test of nerves here. Throws a fireball.
こいつ味しめてる。ほら
Fireball gives them the round.
波動拳で味しめてんのよ俺が2回
That's
も
what
引っ
happens
かか
when
って
you
るからね。
capitalize on all of your chances. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Let's see what these fighters have up their sleeves out of the gate. Oh, whiffs the grab. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. From up above, takes a trip. Player one chases them down. Sticks them, takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player two turns this, springs forward with the drive rush. Player KO.
やばいな。
Player one takes the round like a thief in the night.
普通にやってんのに普通に負けるな。今日多分ゲームできない日だ。今日ゲームできない日です。
Denies the low head. Cool gain control of the match in the early going. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Player one is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Scrapping it out up close. Jumps.
うわ、ダメだ。やばい。
Goes for the shin Hashogen.
あ、これ弱いやつだ。あ、かわせない状態か。ちょっと今日もうダメです。ここからゲームできない日です。暑いしね。そういうのもあります。適切な温度じゃないっていう、そういう言い訳もさせてくれ。
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
言い訳何個言えたかっていう。今日は疲れてるからゲームが弱い。あとは今日は暑いから。
There's a corner switch. Does not want to get stuck in the corner. Decides to go in with the
剣なら負けない。
Opts for the throw.
剣なら負けない。
Range to score the throw.
あー、こいつうざいやつだ。おっと危ね。
Just out of range
こ
for
いつ
that
つ
throw.
かみ専門でやってきてる。
Chases him down.
うざいやつだ。
Takes the chance to hurt him. Smart throw. That'll do more damage than you.
剣はね、散々もうやり込んだから大丈夫です。
Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Oh, what a move. The throw misses. Big man's coming for you. Show up for it. What'll happen here? Player two needs to use the front of the corner here.
完璧試合でやらせていただきます。
Goes for it all but just misses. Experiencing burnout. Goes for the level one.
おいしょい、パーフェクト。おう。
And perfect.
剣は俺の友達の方が強いぜ。普通に考えてよ。ノラの剣なんかに負けねえよ。波動拳。はい。
Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Player one has the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player two is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor.
Perfect
Capitalizes on every
KO.
mistake and picks up the perfect KO. Player one sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Breaks the block with a throw.
投げに変えてきた。
They were expecting that drive. Ah, burnout activates. Player one has an empty
投
drive
げに変えてきた。
This is a very precarious situation. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time.
俺ゲージないのよ。
Sure you can.
ゲージないから。
Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Charges forward. Good old slap. Going on the offensive? Player one will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. A quick breather. The engagement here will have a huge effect. Oh, what a smart blow! Corrects them. Flashes them.
ゴリ押ししてきた。おい、いつゴリ押ししてきたな。イライラしてんのかよ。ああ。
Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. saw that coming. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. The final bout.
あんまり出さない俺の必殺技ですよ。
Player 1 with the lead. Will they go for offense or deep? The drive impact doesn't work. Player 2 needs to take it. That throw's gonna take off a chunk of
取れ
damage.
たね。
Getting up close and personal. Player 2 has a full drive gauge but is on the brink of death and whiffs.
あ、やばい、やってくるのこいつ。
A real test of nerve here.
どこまで行く？ 意外と大丈夫でした。ああ。うわ、ピキってます。はい、しっかりブーメランが返ってくるというね。早すぎ、ブーメラン返ってくる。だがしかしここで本当の決着だ。開局波動拳は無駄だっつってんだよこれ。
Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger.
開局波動拳無理ですよ。
Grabs him.
うまっ。
Can't keep track of these corner switches. Neither of them willing to back off here. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but stay.
危ねえ。
Player 1
もうゴリ押しでいくぜ。これは。
gives them a psychological advantage. Throws them to negate the block.
こいつつかみがマジ速い。
Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. They gotta be
ピ
careful
キ
not
ッ
to
とやろうがよ。
might go for a side.
ピッキピキしてんじゃね
Can't use any drive moves without burning out. Smart play with the throw. Going in, plus out the parry. Perfect read with the drive.
え。今のは俺だろ。
They gotta press here to take advantage of this drive down. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation.
波動拳一発でいいよ。
Both fighters planning something? Sumo headbutt. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's it gonna be?
あー危ねえ。勝ち逃げさせていただきますよと。与党野党自民党総理大臣変わってくれ。税金減らしてね。危ねえな。勝ち逃げ見届けナイスです。ここがつかみかな。はい、ここつかみ、これもかな。あ、エラーだ。こっから抜けちゃダメなんや。最低この画面までしか、こっからタイトル画面に戻ったらダメなんですね。落ちます。おつけろです。おつけろ。ミラクルさんおつけろでした。
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
こいつの距離は
All right,
もう
first
分かってん
round.
だよな。
What's going to happen? Throw whips. The low heavy hits. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Responds to the jump with one of their own to drop. They're on the lookout for jump-ins. Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? Limited reach with a super art connect. Takes a trip. Player 1 is maintaining the corner
こいつは
position
つかみ技が多いからジャンプしまくった方がいいっていう
for
ことだと思うんだよな。
Player 1
こんなところでところでところで
What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Big man's coming for you. Player 1 chases them down. keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. They decide to take a breather to regroup. A good chance here to recover the drive gauge or figure out the next step. Big opportunity coming. Get out of the corner. Oh, could be the start of something. They return to center stage. Does a good job escaping the corner. Player experiencing burnout. You've got to be hit them with the life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. Knockdown and player, this is gonna hurt.
そっちが掴むか。
They're going for the super art. Looking for a hole. The falls over levels it. Player 2 has depleted their drive hit. Big time whip. It burns out.
よいしょ。どうでしょうかこのつかみ。ザンです。
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jumps. Throws them to negate the block.
絶対掴みに行くんだよな。あーでこいつはこう来るね。
Player 2 has the life lead. Trips him up.
掴んだら次上系来るから。はい。
At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue to fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing.
ゲージ溜まってくれ。
Can they survive this badly timed burnout? Big counter. Both fighters are trying to decide the next move. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Both of them have... Did this super art connect? Alright, what's coming up next? Life lead opens up. Big man's coming for you. Knockdown. They can't counter this punish counter. Player 1 picks up the always important
この連勝記録守っていきたいですね。
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Combo with the target combo. The quarter makes it hard to
つかみまで絶対する。で次上にやってくる。ああまあミスった。
Manage experiencing burnout. Responds with the ultimate killer head ram. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Charges forward. Player 2 is in a pretty... They're going for the super art. Gotta be careful not going on the offensive.
イライラするだろう。
Usage is back on the table. Absolutely relentless.
どっち？オーマイガーイ。あでも一発食らえれるね。
Amaze throws them.
で上に上げてくる。よいしょ。あうまい。うまい。はいギュッとキュキュッと。あぶねえ。セーフティーがかかってるぞルーキー。今56分ね。あと4分はできますね。もうね格ゲーは1時間です。完全に1時間がもうマックスだ。もう
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Well-timed command throw there.
こいつのつかみはもう本当に一級品だ。
You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Does a good job of pushing back. Knockdown.
相手のゲージ減らんのなんでなぜみたいな言い方しよう。
Trying to read each other here? Pressuring the situation with the charge in. Going on the offensive? Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage.
うわー、やっちまった。落とせ。あぶねえ。はい、冷静に掴まれていく。相手は5連勝です。俺は3連勝。これは相手の連勝記録止めたいところ。止めれるかこれ。したボタンミスです。ああ、もうこいつお前ただのパンチでこんな減らされる。全然投げられてないのに。くっそこいつ。
Player 2 is mounting a comeback. What else is up their sleeve? Impact squat.
よいしょー。ねー。連勝がかかってんですよ。星5つだから格上かこれ。
Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Walls flat into the charge break. Player 2 is in burnout state. A very precarious and absolutely relentless. Totsugeki to the face. Draw pull up. Rushes in. Player 1 has a full drive gauge but is on the brink of death. Dangerous range here. What's next? This can lead to some big damage. What a
Player
2 comes out.
君の連勝は俺が決めたんだ。
Talk about a show. That match had it all. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Goes for the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Taking stock.
やっぱりそのゲージの減りがえぐいな。エドモンド・ホンダさんのゲージの減りがえぐいから1回減っちゃったらもうやれることないんだよな。コンボつながらんし。
They gotta make something happen to increase Monho's metal level. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Ooh, there's a side drive attack missing.
ああ、そっちね。
Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Gets the critical art. Even when the chips are down, they're still looking for a play to take.
どこまで行くどこまで行く。
Now they gotta think of a follow-up.
いやー結構いった。
Player 2 can't use any power. Did they anticipate that jump in?
そして俺の連勝記録も止められるというオチですね。でこのタイミングでちょうど1時間が過ぎたということで、おもう一戦あるの。逃げれねえ戦いだぜ。
That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player 1 with the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. The command grab doesn't make it. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. That's like down all it took.
いつの間にそんな減った？
Sets the tone with that win.
こいついつの間にこんな減る？本当にわからん。
Goes for the jump in to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? From up above, you can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Medium kick hits.
ちょうど高さが
Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. From low heavy to... There's a change of sides. Still scrapping for control of the space. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Breaks frozen. Going in. Jumps. Jumps up, drives, and back misses. The drive impact doesn't work. Jump goes to the air. Side switch in the corner. Knocked him out of the air. Player 2.
どすこいに逃げていく。
What a finish.
みんなも分かってると思うけど、とっくにコントローラー持ってません。
Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
とっくに持ってないから。それ負けるよね。コントローラー持ってないんでね。やべ、もういいです。オッケー、ナイス。もういいです。もう疲れました。はい、ということで、今日のアーカイブは YouTube に上げておりますので、よかったら YouTube のチャンネル登録よろしくお願いします。そして、毎日 TikTok で配信しております。1時間、2時間もやらんな。もう格ゲーは1時間ぐらいやります。時間も結構ゲリラ的、夜にしますけどゲリラ的なんで、よかったら、フォローの方してもらったら、通知いくかもなと思うんで、よかったら、TikTok の方のフォローもよろしくお願いいたします。ということで今日はここまでにさせていただきます。おつけろです。